Gamora, do you know if these grenades are the blow your junk off kind or the gas kind? Because I was kind of thinking that I might hang a couple on my belt right here, but I don't want to.
I need to ask a favor. Oh shit.
Yeah? Sure.
One way or another, the path around leads to Thanos.
You know Gamora is Zax, right?
Yeah, but you told me to use that to Gamora.
Oh yeah,
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 I
never
can't do
mind.
that voice for
Yeah.
him anymore. I
Yeah,
have
one time
OCD.
Gamora said mommy and it would have been perfect for Zach.
I know.
Alright, continuing. Which is what the grenades are for. Gamora silences him with a look. I'm sorry? What's the favor?
One way. Wait, hold on. Where are we?
If things go wrong, if Thanos
Okay,
gets me,
yeah, I got it. I want you to promise me you'll kill me.
A beat? Confusion. What?
I know something that he doesn't. If he finds out, the entire universe could be at risk.
What do you know?
If I tell you, you know too.
If it's so important, shouldn't I?
Only if you want to die.
Why does somebody have to die in this scenario?
Just trust me and possibly kill me.
I mean, I'd like to. I really would. Gamora silences him by covering his mouth.
Swear to
Bless
me
you,
on
with her
your
hand.
mother.
bless you.
Swear to me. Swear to me on your mother.
A beat, one that rests with him significantly. Okay. The two kiss. An odd crunching sound startles them. Drax is standing in the corner. Dude, how long have you been standing there?
An hour.
An hour? Are you serious?
I've mastered the ability of standing so incredibly still that I have become invisible to the eye. Watch. Drax stands motionless, but then slowly raises his hand towards his mouth.
You're eating a Zarg nut.
But my movement was so slow that it's imperceptible.
No.
I'm sure I'm invisible.
Hi, Drax.
Hi, Drax.
Oh wait, I'm Japanese. Hi, Drax.
Dang it!
The Benatar flies towards a massive skull and flies through the eye hole into a vast interior cavern. Screen titled "Nowhere."
This place looks deserted.
Drax, come on, buddy.
Oh,
I'm slow, I'm sorry. I'm reading movement from the third quadrant.
yep, I'm picking it
Oh
up
my
too.
god, no.
Let's put it down right there.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
What?
Grayson killed me.
What do you mean?
Destiny.
Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's quick.
Continue.
The
Thanos
four
is
Guardians
threatening the
disembark
Collector.
and sneak into the Collector's room, which is in ruins. Thanos is threatening the Collector while the guards hide behind rubble.
I don't have it.
do not have it.
Everyone
He's
in the galaxy
American.
knows you'd sell your own brother if you thought it would add your slightest trinket to your pathetic collection. Quill stops and holds a fist-meeting halt in the silent language of soldiers. Everybody walks quietly past him. I know you have the reality stone, Devon. Giving it to me will spare you a great deal of suffering. Thanos places a heavy boot on the middle of the collector's chest and presses.
Strained. I told you. I sold it. Why would I lie?
He's like effeminate.
What does
I
that mean?
was just like breathing for you.
Gay.
Like suicide.
Kinda.
So you do understand. Not even you would surrender something so precious.
I didn't know what it was.
You're more of a fool than I took you for. Last chance, charlatan. Where's the stone?
Today,
Drax.
he pays for the deaths of my wife and daughter.
Drax, wait. Drax draws his long dagger from his leg scabbard. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Drax gives him a look and heads towards Thanos. Quill hurries as quietly as possible to catch up. Drax. He doesn't have the stone yet. We get it, then we stop him. We have to get the stone first, yeah?
No, for a Wookiee, for Kamendra. Quill starts to struggle with Drax.
He said both
When-
of them wrong. Elvet and Chimera.
I hate Corvettes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sleep.
Quill starts to struggle
Oh.
with Drax when Mandus pulls her head on the back of Drax's head.
Sleep. Drax is knocked out. His falling body. Everybody, duck. Thanos looks toward the sound, then picks up the collector and throws him into a collecting case before walking towards the servants.
Okay, Gamora, Mantis, you go right. Gamora moves towards Thanos. The other right. Gamora leaps onto Thanos from a stack of boxes, swinging her sword at him. He snaps the sword blade in half, and Gamora stabs him in the throat with the stub. His lower jaw sags, and himself letting a hoarse groan. Then he is stabbed in the
Even
chest
groan.
with the red jeweled dagger.
Why? Why, you daughter? He holds his hand out to her, blood pooling from his neck before collapsing completely. Gamora breaks down, sobbing.
That was quick.
Magnificent, magnificent, magnificent! Suddenly,
Suddenly,
Thanos' disembodied voice fills the room.
is that sadness I sense in you, daughter? In my heart, I know
Even pick up the performance. That line sucked. Restart it.
Really?
Deeper.
That sucked?
Deeper.
Is that
Do it better.
sadness I sense in you,
You're
daughter?
dropping.
In my heart, I knew you still cared. But one never knows for sure. Reality is often disappointing.
You said the line. You said the line.
Hey, was that good?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Was that
That was
better?
good, buddy. Now read the action line.
The scene disappears. Everything in the room is destroyed or on fire. The collector wave him bye-bye as you can see his case vanish. That is, it was. Now, reality can be whatever I want.
He said the line. He said the line.
Thanos is quite alive and undamaged. He has the red reality stone seed in the Infinity Gauntlet. Her face still wet, but no longer crying. You knew I'd come. I counted on it. Something we need to discuss, little one. Gamora hesitates for a beat, then reaches for her broken sword. Thanos grabs her by the back of the neck and swings around her in front of him.
Thanos! With a pulse of a reality stone, both Drax and Manus are disassembled. Drax is turned into a stack of tumbling cubes, and Mantis becomes a ribbon version of herself.
Moving in, his blaster pointed right at Thanos. Let her go, Grimace.
Hey, Peter.
Peter,
To Gamora. I told you to go right.
now? Really?
You let her go.
Ah, the boyfriend.
I'd like to think of myself as more as a Titan-killing long-term booty call. Let her go,
Peter.
or I'm gonna blow that nutsock of a chin right off your face.
Not him. Quill
Was that funny,
hesitates.
Zach? Was that funny when I said nutsack?
Nutsack is in the ball sack that holds testicles that has sperm inside. Is that funny?
Quill hesitates. He does not shoot anyone. You promised. Oh, daughter, you expect too much from him. To Quill. She has, hasn't she? Do it. There was a very tense and unpleasant pause. Thanos rolls ahead and shoves Gamora towards Quill's gun, egging him on. Do it!
I told you to go right.
That wasn't emotional enough. It says tearing up, be sad.
I told you to go right.
Act like your dog just died, idiot.
I told you to go right.
Yeah, good job.
I like you more than anything.
Like you.
I love you too. Now say it back.
I do enjoy your presence.
I love
Fool
you
screws
more
up his
than anything.
eyes. I love you too. Gay?
Aiden doesn't want to say
Screws up
the
his
L
eyes and
word
pulls a
after his
triple.
breakup with Green Run.
What a stream of bubble comes out. Thanos was playing him.
Genuinely sincere. I like you. Thanos teleports to Gamora himself away as a stunned Quill, no homo, picks up Gamora's sword, and his friends painfully reassemble themselves. The reality stone's effects now subside in his absence.
Back on
The
Earth.
Quinjet arrives. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Grayson.
The Quinjet arrives at the upstate New York Avengers HQ. While, while Colonel James Rhodey Rhodes deals with the red tape and the holographic person of Secretary of State Thaddeus Ross, Lieutenant General USA Rhett. Still no
Still
word from Vision?
Okay.
Satellites lost him somewhere over Edinburgh.
On a stolen Quinjet with 4 of the world's most wanted criminals.
You know the criminals because you've chosen to call them that, right, sir?
My God, Rhodes, your talent for horseshit rivals my own.
If it weren't for the records, Vision would have been right here.
I remember your signature on those papers, Colonel.
That's right, and I'm pretty sure I paid for it. We get a good look at his leg braces.
You have second thoughts.
Not anymore. The fugitive Avengers enter the room. Vision is supported by Falcon.
Mr. Secretary. You've got some nerve, I'll give you that.
You could have used some of them right now.
The world's on fire and you think all is forgiven? I'm not looking for forgiveness. And I'm way past asking for permission. Earth just lost her best defender. So we're here to fight. Cap takes a step forward and looking right at Ross. If you want to stand in our way, we'll fight you too. To Rhodes, arrest them.
All over it. Wipes off hologram. Then computer beeps twice. At the court martial. It's great to see you, Cap.
Hugging War Machine. You too, Rhodey. Black Widow gets her own embrace.
Huh. You guys look like crap. Must have been a rough couple of years. Yeah, well, hotels weren't exactly 5-star.
I think you look great. Rhodes and Natasha long around to see Bruce walking in from the opposite end of the room. Yeah, I'm back. Hi, Bruce. Not.
This is awkward. Cut to a shot of Natasha, Bruce, Steve, Rhodey, Wanda, and Vision in another room. So we gotta assume they're coming back, right?
And they can clearly find us.
Renee, all hands on deck. Where's Clint? After a whole awkward situation, we took
He's
a
going
deal.
French.
Let's do it.
That moment when you're
I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna do French now. I'm gonna start with French. After a whole awkward situation, we took a deal. It was too
We
tough
get
on
rid
their families. But they're on house arrest. Who's Scott?
Ant-Man.
There's an Ant-Man, a Spider-Man? Okay, look. Thanos has the biggest army in the whole universe, and he's not gonna stop until he gets the Vision Stone. Well, damn, we have to protect it.
No, we have to destroy it. I've been giving this a good deal of thought to the entity in my head about its nature, but also its composition. I think if it were exposed to a sufficiently powerful energy source, something very similar to its own signature, perhaps its molecular integrity could fail. Vision addresses Wanda as he nears her.
And you with it. We're not having this conversation.
Eliminating the stone is the only way we can be certain that Thanos isn't getting it.
That's too high a price.
Takes her face gently in both hands. Only you have the power to pay it. Wanda walks away distressed. Thanos
I
threatens
think
half the
they're gonna
universe.
kiss again.
I hope so. I've gotten every single kiss so far.
That's not fair.
Pretty soon you're
Thanos
gonna evolve
threatens
to
half the
sex
universe.
penis.
One life cannot stand in the way of defeating him.
Eyes diverted down. But it should. Looks up at Vision. We don't trade lives, Vision.
Walking towards Steve. Captain, 70 years ago, you laid down your life to save how many millions of people? Tell me, why is this any different? Steve takes a breath. Before he has a chance to answer, well, gosh, damn. Bruce speaks.
Oh no.
Because you might have a choice. Your mind is made up of a complex construct overlays. Jarvis, Ultron, Tony, me, the Stone. All of them mixed together. All of them learn from one another.
You're saying Vision isn't just the stone?
I'm saying that if we take out the Stone, there's a whole lot of living left. Perhaps the best part.
Ooh,
Can we do that?
penis.
Not me. Not you.
You better find somebody, and somewhere fast. Rosh isn't exactly gonna let you guys have your old rooms back.
I know somewhere. Cut to the rural Wakanda as T'Challa and Okoye walk together, accompanied by two Kingsguard.
Oh,
Screen
your
title,
best African
Wakanda.
accents.
You have the King's God and Dora Mahali have been noted.
The border trap?
No, that's you, Grayson. Grayson, you're T'Challa. That's Black Panther.
Send word to the Jabari as well. Mabaku likes a good fight.
And what of this one?
This one may be tired of war. Bucky Barnes is seen in a small distance throwing a bag of it from a pile on the ground on a partially filled cart. Two village children watch. But the White Wolf has risen long enough.
Edgy.
The party reaches Bucky. A Kingsguardman sits in. Zach said, I want to be Black Panther.
I want to do black guy voice. I'm
No,
really good
don't
with
let
it
him
though.
have it. No, no.
I'm really good with black guy
Alright,
voice.
let's hear it real quick. Let's hear it. What are you gonna do?
Alright, which line? Which line?
Just say, this one may be
Send
tired
word
of
to
war.
Jabari.
Both of y'all talked. What'd you say?
Send word to Jabari.
What did you buy?
That's like Italian.
No. Send
No.
word to Jabari.
My nigga,
Man,
say
what
word
the
to
fuck?
Bucky.
Jabari as well.
Alright.
The party
that's
reaches
pretty good.
Bucky, a Kingsguardman, sits in elaborate high-tech looking equipment cased under the cart, opens the lid, steps back. As the Winter Soldier approaches, he sees a new vibranium arm in the case.
With resignation.
With
Let's
rice.
fight. With resignation.
Oh, I thought you said with rice. Sorry,
No.
homie. On its way.
Still-
Cut to Ebony Maw interrogating Doctor Strange. Strange is floating horizontally, face down, and is surrounded by dozens of glassy needles, each about 2 feet long.
In all the time I've served Thanos, I've never failed him. If I were to reach around a mutant titan with the time stone still attached to a vaguely irritating person, there would be judgment. The needle started to contact Strange's face, causing an obviously painful white substance. Subcutaneous glow at each touch. Give me the stone. Cut to Iron Man, who's watching hidden from above. The cloak of invitation taps Stark in the arm. He raises his hand to it, ready to shoot, but he sees where it is, stands down.
Wow, you're seriously a loyal piece of outwear, aren't you?
Yeah, speaking of loyalty, Iron Man and Cloak turn to face Spider-Man, dropping down from above.
What the?
I know what you're gonna say.
You should not be here. The cloak moves to stand at Iron Man's side.
I was gonna go home,
I don't want to hear it.
but it was such a long way down. I thought about you on the way.
And now I gotta hear it. The cloak shakes in collar with sympathy and shrugs.
And I kind of stuck to the side.
And you
of the
gotta
ship,
say it like,
it's-
and I
it's-
kinda got stuck.
Oh,
You gotta say it like that.
And I kinda got stuck to the side of the ship, and the suit is ridiculously intuitive, by the way. So if anything, it's kind of your fault that I'm here. The cloak looks shocked.
Seriously, what did I just say? Or what did you
What?
just say?
I take that back, and now I'm here in space.
Yeah. Iron Man crosses to stand right in front of Spidey. Right here, I don't want you to be. This isn't Coney Island. This isn't a field trip. It's a one-way ticket, you hear me? Don't pretend like you thought this through. You could not have possibly thought this through.
No, I did not think this through.
You could not have possibly thought this through.
It's just, you can't be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. There's no neighborhood. He waits for Iron Man's reaction. Okay, that really didn't make any sense, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Come on. We got a situation. He leads Spider-Man over to a viewpoint of the torture below. Spidey crouches to study the situation, a cloak leaning over his shoulder. See him down there. He's in trouble. What's your plan? Go.
Okay, Spidey and Cloak pack up right. Okay, did you ever see his really old movie, Aliens? The Cloak lifts its collar in surprise. Cut back to Ebony Maw interrogating Strange, and who groans loudly.
Oh.
Painful, aren't they? They were originally designed for microsurgery, and they were any one of them. At the thump behind him, Maw turns to
Talking
see
ball
Iron Man
torture.
standing there. He had full surgery ready for fire. Could end your friend's life in an instant.
I gotta tell you,
Tony,
he's not. He's not really my friend. Saving his life is more professional courtesy.
walks slowly towards Iron Man, beckoning a very large, very solid metal object floating behind him. You've saved nothing. Your powers are inconsequential compared to mine.
Yeah, but the kids see more movies. Iron Man fires a rocket from his shoulder, which pierces the side of the ship to Maw's right, and begins to suck everything out with depressurization, especially Maw's large object. Strange is pulled loose out of the pinnings, loses the needles, but also heads for the hole. Helpless to resist, the cape wraps around his arm in an anchor point, but Strange's arm slips loose and he keeps going. Iron Man shoots web around the Strange with one hand and holds onto the piece of the ship with the other. It breaks sending them both up towards the space when the Iron Man's metal arms brace him around to keep him from being sucked out. Fortunately, Strange is still surrounded by the ship's atmosphere, making haste to leave.
Yes! Wait, what are those?
What are those?
What are those?
Hell yeah.
Spider-Man crouches with his new spider leggings, I
Hey.
will say it, and makes a mighty leap and pulls them both inside. Iron Man quickly sprays nanites onto the hole to plug it up. Strange, safely, if empathetically, hits the floor. Ebony Maw is seen floating in space, quite dead, ice from the escape atmosphere frosting over his grimace. Spider-Man lands on his new legs, retracts them, and finds the... grimace.
Okay.
Tracks him and finds the cape standing next to him.
Hey, we haven't officially met. He offers the cape, his hand is shaking. Noises offering to use Strange. Cool. Iron Man walks past Strange, shaking his head with his armor retreating to its containment as if Strange gets to his feet and becomes encloaked.
We
God,
gotta
turn
turn
this
this
ship-
ship around.
Shoot, I'm not in
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, know your place, trash.
Yeah, he wants to run. Great plan.
No, I want to protect the stone. Iron Man walks
That's better.
towards the expansive front viewpoint, showing a hyperspeed warp effect.
Irritably. And I want you to thank me now. Go ahead, I'm listening.
For what? Nearly blasting me into space?
Who just saved your magical ass? Me.
I seriously don't know how you fit your head into that helmet.
Admit it. You should have ducked out when I told you to. I tried to bench you. You refused.
Unlike everybody in your life, I don't work for you.
And due to that fact, we're now in a flying donut. Is that yeah, donut? Billions of miles away from Earth with no backup. Seriously, these two egos are a recipe for disaster. Oh, egos.
Raise his hand. I'm back up.
No, you're a stowaway. Waggles a finger between him and Strange. The adults are talking.
I'm sorry, I'm confused as to the relationship here. Is he your ward?
No, I'm
I'm Peter, by
Peter.
the way.
No, you're Aiden.
Doctor Strange.
Bless you.
Oh, we're using our middle
Listen.
names. I'm Spider-Man then.
The ship is self-correcting its course. Things on autopilot.
Walks closer to Tony. Can we control it? Fly us home? Iron Man is lost in bad memories and does not respond right away. Stark,
Yeah.
can you get us home?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm thinking I'm not sure. We should.
You're so monotone.
Under no circumstances.
so much.
him?
Shut up. I'm gonna kill
Come
you,
on,
idiot.
no,
I'm
no,
gonna kill
try that.
you.
That's pretty good.
I'm
You're
gonna
you're
kill
really
you.
bad, Grayson.
I'm going to kill you.
Because Doctor
Under
Strange
no
talks kind of like
circumstance.
a long way. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah,
how about
under
these?
no
How about this monotone?
circumstance.
You want me to change pitches? Stalks over to Strange. No, it's you who doesn't understand. This is inside my head
It's
6
fine,
years.
it's fine,
and
it's
what
fine.
is it? No, it's you who doesn't understand. It's Thanos has been inside my head for 6 years since he sent an army to New York and now he's back. I don't know what to do, so I'm not so sure if it's a better plan to fight him on our turf or his, but you saw what they did. What they can do, at least on his turf, he's not expecting it. So I say, we take the fight to him. Doctor, do you concur?
Hold on real quick. You know what you sound like? You sound like the Burger King foot lettuce guy when you talk.
Number
Yeah, exactly.
15.
Number
Burger King foot
15,
lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce. The
You
last
know,
thing
finish
you
your
want is your
quota.
Burger King
Who doesn't
burger, somebody's foot
understand?
fungus.
Somebody's foot
Thanos
fungus.
has been inside my head.
Number
for the
9.
past
Taco
6
Bell
years.
piss nachos.
Alright, I'm
Alright,
gonna start
continue.
again. Pauses. Alright, Star. We go to him, but you do understand. If it comes to saving you, the kid, or the time stone, I will not hesitate to let either of you die. I can't, because the fate of the universe depends on it.
Nice. Good. Moral compass. We're straight. Stepping over to Spider-Man, he formally taps on each of Spidey's shoulders with the edge of his hand, dubbing him as is done with a knighting. Alright, kid. You're an Avenger now. He doesn't look at him as he says those words, knowing bum 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 bum.
It plays the Avengers theme when he says that.
Okay, buddy, we got it.
Peter looks at Tony in disbelief. And then cycles through delight, satisfaction, pride, and determination, burns himself wants to come. Because of Thanos' mothership, Sanctuary 2, which dwarves of massive ring ships to Barack Obama and Black Order have been using
Barack
Gamora.
Obama.
Just shut. Gamora sits near the throne, deep inside the ship. Thanos walks up, bringing a cup of food, and holds out to her.
I thought you might be hungry. Gamora takes it and hurls it across her face, kissed. Thanos is thrown with a lot of crack. I always hated that chair. So I've been told. Even so, I hope you sit on it one day. Oh, I hated this room, this ship. I hated my life. You told me that too. Thanos mounts 2 of the 4 steps to his throne, turns and sits in the second from the top. Every
God,
day for
you
almost
need a pop
20
filter.
years.
I do.
Shut your mouth. He's not a Twitch streamer. Shut up, Zach. I'm gonna kill you. Continue, Avon.
It's
I'm gonna
hurting
kill
my
you.
ears.
I'm gonna kill you. Avon, continue. Zach. It's
No,
hurting
whose
my
is it
baby
hurting,
ears.
Zach?
Continue,
Okay,
Avon.
You
Alright.
told me that too. Thanos mounts 2 of the 4 steps to his throne, turns and sits in the second from the top. Every day for almost 20 years. I was a child when you took me. Stop laughing. I saved you. No, we were happy on my home planet. Going to bed hungry, scrounging for scraps. Your planet was on the brink of collapse. I'm the one who stopped that. Do you know what's happened since then? The children born have known nothing but full bellies and clear skies. It's a paradise. Because you murdered half the planet. A small price to pay for salvation.
He stopped the
You're
line.
insane.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Little one, it's a simple calculus. The universe is finite, its resources finite. If life is left unchecked, life will cease to exist. It needs correction.
Did you just say
You
finite?
don't know that. Yes. Scowls as his egotistical narcissism prevents him from fully listening to her. I'm the only one who knows that, at least. I'm the only one with the will to act on it. He stands again and walks back to Gamora. For a time, you will have that same will as you fought by my side.
Grandma.
Daughter. I am not your daughter. Everything I hate by myself, you taught me. And in doing so, made the fiercest woman in the galaxy. That's why I trust you to find the Soul Stone. Stop burping. I'm sorry I disappointed you. I am disappointed. But not because you didn't find it. Leans down low to put their heads at level, whispering fiercely. But because you did find it. And you lied. Thanos and Gamora stand outside a large solid door that slides open vertically as they approach, then pause as a set of inner doors made of interlacing metal slide away. Inside, we see Nebula face on, suspended horizontally in the air in the middle of the room, her breath starting in pain. Nebula. Gamora hurries to Nebula's left side, and we now see that she is partially dismantled. Her components stretched upon a cybernetic version of the medieval torture rock. Hannibal Lecter level of brutality. Don't do this. Some time ago, your sister snuck aboard the ship to kill me. Please don't do this. Very nearly succeeded. So I brought her here to talk. Thanos curls his gauntleted fist, activating both the power and space stones. Scowling causes Nebula's already extended pieces to stretch it further outward. She begins to scream. Ah! Stop it, stop it. She puts her hand on the gauntlet, pulling it down. I swear to you my life, I never found the Soul Stone. Thanos signals a nearby servant who taps on the control pad. He hears Nebula's voice say, accessing memory files, and a sort of hologram of Gamora's face charges to life. You know what he's about to do. He's finally ready. He's going for the stones. All of them. He can never get them all. He will. He can't, Nebula, because I found them at the Soul Stone and I burned it. Burned it to ash. Marie adds. To Gamora, walking around her. You're strong. Me. You're generous. Me. But I never taught you to lie. That's why you're so bad at it. His voice drips with disgust. Where is the Soul Stone? He raises his gauntlet next to Gamora's face. Nebula shakes her head, expression terrified, to encourage her sister's silence, but when Gamora does not answer, Thanos clenches the gauntlet again, brow furrowed at his adopted daughter. The power and space stones are reactivated. Gamora grimaces in sheer pain and her sister screams, growing louder as Thanos increases the pressure. Ah! You guys have to do noises, stupid. Boromir! Thanos unclenches his hand, and no one comes in pain as her parts snap back almost in place. Gamora goes to her and caresses her face. The stones of Boromir. Satisfied. Show me. Show me. Ooh. Cut to the pod racing. Pod racing. Cut to the pod taking. Thor, Rocket, and Groot to Nidavellir.
Alright, do you want to start a new recording now?
Yeah.
No, it's only been 30 minutes.
I need some water.
Shut up, baby! Continue!
I'm up
Alright.
next. Should I start or?
Yeah, start.
Wait, can I get some water really quickly?
No!
Alright, just tell me
No.
whenever.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, you can get water and we'll take your lines for you. Just go, hurry.
Okay, get back.
Alright, y'all. Grayson, just tell me when.
Go.
I'm Groot. Take a look at the cup. We're not looking. What's there to see? What twig? Everyone's seen a twig. I'm Groot.
While looking out the rear portholes. Tree. Pour what's in the cup out into space, and it will go in the cup again.
You speak Groot.
Yes, we told on Asgard. It was an elective.
I'm Groot.
You'll know when we're there. What the hell is it? Neva Delir? Neva Delir's forge harness the power of a blazing neutron star. Nostalgically. It's the birthplace of my hammer. It's truly awesome. Rocket turns to see Thor sitting sadly beside the window and sighs.
To himself. Okay.
Aiden, do you have to be so loud when
Time
you're
to
putting your headset on?
Sorry.
Okay. Rocket to himself. Okay. Time to be the cam. Walks to the console nearby Thor. Presses 2 buttons. So dead brother, huh? Yeah. That can be annoying.
Well, he's been dead before. But this time, I think it really might be true.
And you said your sister and your dad
Both them.
still got a mom though.
Killed by a dark elf.
A best friend?
Stabbed through the heart.
You sure you're not up to this particular murder mission?
Smiling widely, but also trying to convince himself. Absolutely. Rage, vengeance, anger, loss, regret. They're all tremendous motivators. They really clear the mind, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, but this Thanos. What are you talking about? He's got stuff as there is.
He's never fought me.
Yeah, he has.
He's never fought me twice. I'm getting a new hammer, don't forget.
Better be some hammer.
You know, I'm 1500 years old. I've killed twice as many enemies as that, and everyone would have rather killed me, but none succeeded. I'm only alive because fate wants me alive. Thanos is the latest in a long line of bastards, and he will be the latest to feel my vengeance. Fate wills it so.
And then if you're wrong,
If I'm wrong, then what more can I lose? Thor sniffs and hastily wipes his eye. What? He stands and seats himself at the front of the pod beside Groot.
under his breath.
I could use a lot. Me personally, I could lose a lot.
Rocket takes an eyeball from somewhere on his person.
Okay, if fate does want to kill you like that crapsack, you're gonna need more than one stupid eyeball.
He gives Thor the eyeball.
What's this?
What's it look like? Some jerk lost a bed with me on Constraxa.
Goodbye, Avon.
He gave you his eye?
He gave me 100 credits. I snuck in later that night and stole his eye.
Thank you, sweet rabbit. Thor proceeds to put the eyeball in his socket. We are thankfully spared this explicit insertion. Yeah, I got it.
Huh. Oh, I wouldn't watch that. The only way I could sneak it off Constraxa was up my... The only way I could sneak it off Constraxa was up my... Hey, we're here.
Smacking his palm against the side of his head to get the eye calibrated. I don't think this thing works. Everything seems dark.
It ain't the eye.
Valvalier's dark and
Never-
motionless as the three rings around it.
Something's wrong. The star's gone out. The rings are frozen. The pod flies through massive machinery, cold and inert. Screen title, Nidavellir.
Ooh.
The pod sits down. Thor, Rocket, and Groot disembark and start walking. They're seamlessly abandoned in cluttered space. Groot is still playing his game.
Hope these dwarves are better. I hope these dwarves are better at forging than they are cleaning. Maybe they realize that they live in a junk pile in the middle of space.
This forge hasn't gone out in centuries.
Please.
Rocket pauses, looking at the pedestal.
You said Thanos had the gauntlet, right?
Yes, why?
Look anything like that.
In fact, it looks exactly like that. Groot uneasily.
I'm Groot.
Urgently, go back to the pod. Suddenly, a massive figure storms towards them, flinging Thor away with one swing of his arm and kicking Rocket and Groot against the wall of equipment. Tree, wait, stop.
Thor!
Oh. Wait,
That can
my-
be
Eric-
that can be
Oh, it's
Avon. Yeah,
It's Eritidi!
I want Atri.
Avon can have him.
Thor. Atri is played by the legendary Peter Dinklage, his giant size literally juxtaposing his name of a dwarf.
I like Peter Dinklage. Wait, Peter Dinklage was in Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have watched the
He's
movie
Aaron
before we
Titi.
did this.
No, we shouldn't. We can watch it afterwards.
Oh yeah, okay.
I do
Okay.
like Peter Dinklage.
He was quite, yeah, Dinklebot.
Alright, are we ready?
Yes.
What happened here?
You're supposed to protect us. Asgard was supposed to protect us.
That wizard
Asgard
came
is
from the moon.
Destroyed. Oh yeah, he is from that.
That
Asgard is
wizard-
destroyed. Thor
That
scrambles to his
wizard
feet and
was
points.
a gamer.
Eitri stops his attack on Thor. He now believes Thanos had destroyed Asgard and leaving him in a similar survival role like Eitri himself. Eitri, the glove. What did you do?
He walks brokenly across the space to sit heavily, leaning against an oar skip. Rocket and Groot get to their feet, the sapling checking his game. 300 dwarves lived in this ring. I thought if I did what he asked, they'd be safe. I made what he wanted. A device capable of harnessing the power of the stones. But he killed everyone anyway, all except me. Your life is yours, he said, but your hands are mine alone. He holds up his immobile metal fist, encased in hardened metal.
Eitri, this isn't about your hands. Every weapon you've designed, every axe, hammer, sword, it's all inside your head. Now I know it feels all hope is lost, but trust me. But together, you and I, we can kill Thanos. Cut to Nebula suspended in an interrogation room seen earlier, while a technician puts her back together. Nebula ejects her eyepiece and snaps the neck of the tech when he comes close to replace it. She walks to the console, straightening her left arm, dragging her still dislocated right foot behind her, and inputs a code.
Mantis listens very carefully, and usually meet me on Titan. Cut to Peter Parker, Tony Stark, and Doctor Strange aboard the ship approaching the surface of Titan. to
Doctor
Tony.
Strange.
Hey, what's going on?
I think we're here.
I don't think this rig is a self-park function. Urgently. Get your hand into the steering gimbal. Closes around it. You understand?
You're a gimbal.
Kill yourself.
Yep, got it.
This is meant for one big guy, so we gotta move at the same time, homie.
Okay, ready. The ring ship is headed straight for the center of what looks like a colossal game of jacks. We might want to turn.
Turn!
Iron Man's arm as the ring ship clips the jack obliquely, but still losing a good third of its hull in the collision. Spider-Man throws up his helmet at the same time. Strange step between them creates a shield of the Seraphim around them, all anticipating a rough landing. The ship, now reduced to about 45%, plows the door and stops, leaning slowly to one side. Screen title: Titan.
That's
Strange
time.
helps Tony, now de-helmeted, to his feet. They both panting a little from the exertion of arrival.
To Strange. You alright? That was close. I owe you one. Spider-Man descends from above in classically spider-like fashion. Peter
Yeah.
Parker!
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
hold on.
Hey, but you need more energy though. Come on.
I do?
Dude,
Yeah.
Peter Parker's a young hip teen. You gotta play him with exasperated energy.
I thought I am. Okay.
Shut
let
your
me just say,
mouth!
if aliens wind up and planting eggs in my chest or something, and I wind up I'm sorry.
While pointing at Peter. I don't want to hear another single pop culture out of the rest of you. I don't want to hear
Guy
a
Miller.
Guy Miller
What?
pop culture reference counter.
Oh yeah.
I like Nirvana. I like Nirvana.
Okay, cool.
Heart-shaped
You know what we're
box.
doing.
I
Script,
don't want to
right?
hear another single pop culture out of
I'm
you for
trying
the
to
rest
say
of the
that-
trip. You understand?
Okay. I'm trying to say that something is coming.
Aim got interrupted,
That was
so he said.
That was really bad.
Aim got interrupted, so he said, "Okay."
You look like a teenager. Come on.
I am a teenager.
Yeah, but you're not Spider-Man.
I'm trying to say that something is coming.
No, higher voice, dude. Come on.
I'm trying to say that something
I
is
don't
coming.
know how.
You do a
No,
higher
but-
voice.
I'm trying to say that something is coming.
There you go.
You
Wait,
sound
really?
like
Like that?
Zachary Dean. now.
Yeah, sure.
A grenade roll. I don't know. A grenade rolls into view, and Peter, Strange, and Tony get thrown well back when it fires its energy pulse. Star-Lord, Drax, and Mantis appear in the doorway. Suddenly, a grenade appears out of nowhere and explodes. Explodes Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. Star-Lord, Drax, and Mantis arrive and attack everyone.
Thanos!
Do metal scream. Do metal scream.
Thanos!
Yeah.
Ching, ching.
He flings a blade at Doctor Strange, who neatly deflects it with a mystical shield, and returns to send the cloak of levitation at Drax's face, and smothered him with, and flinging him to the floor. Star-Lord and Iron Man have a brief dogfight until the magnetic disc pins Iron Man's face first into the structure.
Crawling backwards frantically from an anxious looking Mantis. Ah, whoa, please don't put your eggs on me. Peter shoots web at Mantis in a panic, pinning her arms to her body just before Star-Lord flies at him feet first, kicking away.
Stay down, clown.
Clown.
Star-Lord can't counter spider
Clown.
reflexes at first. He fires at Spider-Man, who extends his spider legs and leaps away. But an electric-like cord wraps around Spidey and his 6 new legs when he tries to attack, sending him rolling across the deck.
Die, blanket of death!
Iron Man pulls free of the magnet. The cloak pulls free of Drax as soon as Iron Man has a bead on his opponent, and
Is that too hard
If
for
it-
buddy? Bead.
I don't know what bead had to do with it. Oh, like laser beam?
No,
Fable.
Just go
bead
on.
means like he's just got a target on him.
Okay.
Go on.
Star-Lord has Spider-Man in a headlock gun pointed at the smaller man's head. Doctor Strange has a mystical shield of golden entry up and stands ready at the third point of the triangle. Mantis has struggled to find her feet behind Star-Lord, still covered with webbing.
Alright, everybody, stay where you are. Chill the F out. Quill powers
F
off his
word.
helmet. I'm gonna ask you this one time. Where's Gamora?
De-helmeting. Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
Oh, do you want better? Why is Gamora?
He said the line. He said the line.
Oh, hell yeah. Tell me where the girl is, or I'll swear to you, I'm gonna french fry this little freak.
Let's do it. You shoot my guy, I'll blast him. Let's go. Tony extends his nanotech cannon, looking uncannily like an electric shark about to eat Drax's face.
Do it, Quill, I can take it.
No, he cannot take it. Ah!
She's right. You can't. Oh yeah? You don't want to tell me where she is? That's fine. I'll kill all 3 of you and beat it out of Thanos myself. Starting with you. Wait, what? Thanos? Trying to interject clarity and sanity into a situation. Alright, let me ask you this one time. What master do you serve? What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say? G-Bus?
Getting it? You're from Earth.
Tony.
I am Tony.
I'm not from Earth, I'm
Peter.
from Mississippi.
Missouri.
Oh yeah, Missouri.
Idaho.
Yeah, that's on Earth. Dip poop. What are you hassling us for?
Wait, so you're not with Thanos?
With Thanos? I'm here to kill Thanos. He took my girl. Wait, who are you?
D-helmets. We're the Avengers, man.
We're the Avengers, man.
We're
I
the
don't-
Avengers, man.
We're the Avengers, man.
Yeah, that's how he says it though. He goes like, "We're the Avengers, man."
Yeah, he has a little bit of voice crack when he does it.
We're the Avengers, man.
I have a deep voice, naturally.
No, you
No, you
don't.
don't.
When you talk
Yeah,
to
I
Brent, you were
don't.
like, "Hi, I'm Avon."
Me and Grayson have deep voices. You have like
No, you
normal
don't.
voice. I have a deeper voice than you, dude.
Dude,
What are you talking about?
you're like,
How about y'all kiss it out and start reading the script?
Well, it's gay.
Alright, Mantis.
Avon, you're like a C note. Me and Kai are a A note. A.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, music guy.
Mantis.
You're the one Thor told us about Ching Dong.
Okay.
You know, Thor?
Really? You're gonna just switch
Oh,
voices
crap.
like that?
I didn't know that was Tony. You know Thor?
Yeah, tall guy. Not that good looking. Needed saving. Where is he now?
Cut to
Cut to
Nivaldalir
Neva
while
Delar,
Eitri is showing
where Eitri-
Thor,
okay,
Rocket,
fine.
and Groot the
Cool.
mold
I guess
for
that's cool that you just steal my
Stormbreaker.
lines.
This is the plan. Oh,
Is
it's
this the
Rocket.
plan? We're gonna hit him with a brick.
It's a mold. A king's weapon. Made to be the greatest in Asgard.
Peter
In theory,
Dinklage.
it could even summon the Bifrost.
Did it have a name?
Stormbreaker.
That's a bit much.
How do we make it?
To restart the forge. Awaken the heart of a
Bye,
dying
Avon.
star.
Rabbit, fire up the pod.
Aye.
Cut to Titan, where the Avengers and the Guardians are starting to work
Wait,
together.
he never said
Quill is
alright.
pushing the plan's tilt.
Heck happened in Spain? What? Jeez,
Rocket
alright.
never said alright. Zach inserted his own line. He's a Marvel
Yeah.
writer.
Stick to the script, buddy. Alright.
I'm a Marvel writer,
The heck happened to this planet? It's 8 degrees off its axis. Gravitational pulls all over the place. In the background, Mantis is jumping joyfully in a low gravity spot.
Yeah, we got one advantage. He's coming to us. We use it alright. I have a plan, or at least beginnings of one. It's pretty simple. We draw him in, pin him down, get what we need. Definitely don't want to dance with this guy. We just want the gauntlet. Are you yawning? In the middle of this while I'm breaking it down? Huh? Did you hear what I said?
I'll stop listening after you said we need a plan.
To Quill. Okay, Mr. Clean is on his own page.
See, winging it isn't really what they do.
Peter.
What exactly is that what they do?
As fiercely as an 8-week-old kid. Kick names, take butt.
Say the line.
Say bad word.
Kick names, take ass.
There
Reggie
that's
Fils
right.
Arme, President of Nintendo America Corporations.
Okay.
Shut up.
I hate you
Yeah, that's
so
right.
much.
I'm gonna kill you!
Okay, boys.
Iron
you
Man
ready?
pauses with an expression of deep hopelessness. Alright, just get over here, please, Mr. Lord. Can you get your folks to circle up?
Mr. Lord. Star-Lord is fine. Motionless Drac and Mantis.
We gotta coalesce. Cause if all we come with him is a plucky attitude.
Dude, don't call us plucky. We don't know what it means. Alright. We're optimistic, yes, and I like your plan, except it sucks. So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good. Spider-Man follows the conversation back and forth like a squash rally.
Tell about the dance off to save the universe.
What dance off?
It's nothing.
Like in Footloose, the movie?
Exactly like the movie Footloose. This is still the greatest movie in history?
It never was. Quill frowned sadly at him.
Don't encourage us, alright?
Okay.
We're getting no help from Flash Gordon here.
Flash Gordon, by the way, that's a compliment. Don't forget, I'm half human. So that 50% of me that's stupid, that's 100% you.
Your math is blowing my mind.
Excuse me, but does your friend often do that? Ching dong.
Strange is sitting cross-legged, floating slightly above the ground, his hands poised in a mystic gesture, with the time stone glowing brightly. In the eye of the Agamotto setting, green vapor-like energy flows through the stone, and more intricate magical energy patters through strange circle forms. The cloak of Leviathan that flows behind him as in the stone is creating a strong breeze. His eyes are closed and his head is jerking. It is jerking rapidly from side to side, the motion blurring, the resembling looking for something. Strange, we alright? Strange snaps out of his trance and falls forward, letting out a cry. You're back, you're alright.
Hey, what was that?
I went
What
forward in
was that,
time
man?
to view alternate futures to see all possible outcomes with coming conflict. Oh, how many did you see? 14,605,000.
How many did we win? Strange stares intently at Tony for a moment.
Pause. One.
You screwed up the only good line that you had.
Me?
Yeah, you said once first.
I said one. Idiot.
I'm gonna kill you.
Really?
You literally said
Mess up the
once.
script. How many did we win? Strange stares intently at Tony more a minute.
Tony Moore a minute. Yeah, you screwed up again. Restart. How many did we win?
Oh my gosh.
Strange stares intently at Tony for a moment.
One.
He said,
Well, how do you want me to say it?
you literally said like
He says
One.
One.
Yeah, he says one.
say. You're supposed to say
One.
one, but you
Okay,
said
let's just move
one.
Move
One.
on.
Cut to
Alright,
Thanos
yeah.
and Gamora appearing on sand
Damn.
dunes alternating with shallow pools around the base of a mountain. The sun is in full eclipse, lending eerie lighting to the scene. Screen title: For Beer.
The stone had better be up there for your sister's sake.
The walk up the mountain seems to be long but not difficult. Paths worn by centuries or more of a feet lead up to the summit, where Thanos and Gamora encounter a floating hooded figure. Welcome,
Thanos,
son of
Thanos,
Oz,
Gamora,
Gamora,
daughter
daughter
of
of Thanos.
Stonekeeper is
us.
Grayson, by the way.
Okay. Oh wait, is it?
Yeah, that's Red Skull, so German accent.
Okay, yeah. I didn't see that.
Welcome, Thanos. Is that? I want to thank your plan.
That's Transylvanian.
Welcome, Thanos, son of Alas, Gamora, daughter of Thanos.
Know us.
It's my curse to know all your journey here.
Where is the Soul Stone?
You should know, it extracts a terrible price.
I am prepared.
I thought it said I'm pro Jared.
prepared.
Please say I'm pro Jared, please.
Go back a little bit.
Jared.
Please say it. Please.
I am pro Jared.
Pro Jared
come
cheated
on.
on his wife.
Yeah.
We all think that at first. The figure touches down and glides out of the shadows, revealing the face of what we know to be Johann, the Red Skull Schmidt, from Captain
Johann.
America, the first Avenger. We are all wrong. The Stonekeeper guides him to a temple-like structure at the summit.
How is it you know this place so well?
A lifetime ago, I too sought the stones. I even held one in my hand. But it cast me out, banished me there, guiding others to a treasure I cannot possess.
He said the line.
That's not really a
He said
big
the
line, but okay.
guys.
They stop on a
That-
semicircular.
guiding others to
Shut
treasure.
your mouth! I'm gonna kill you. They
Alright.
stop on a semicircular engraving overlooking a sheer drop. It descends in 3 shallow steps to a final half circle cut out. The whole bisected by a deep cut that runs between the 2 spires behind them, far, far below the front. And then, okay, continue. What you seek lies before you, as does what you fear.
What's this?
The prize. Soul holds a special place among the Infinity Stones. You may say it has a certain wisdom.
Tell me what it needs.
Nice one, Avon. Good
That
job.
was really bad.
Oh my god.
To ensure
Yeah,
that
roll
whoever
it.
possesses it understands its power. The stone demands a
what?
sacrifice.
Oh.
That
What is wrong with you, Avon?
I
You're
don't know.
cutting everybody off.
I'm kind of tired.
continue.
Okay. Of what?
In order to take the stone, you must lose that which you love. A soul for a soul. Gamora begins to laugh at the irony of the situation.
All my life, I dreamed of a day, a moment where you get what you deserved, and I was always so disappointed. But now, you kill, you torture, and you call it mercy. The universe has judged you. You asked for a prize, and it told you no. You failed. And what do you want to know why? Because you love nothing, no one. Turns to face Gamora with the tears in his eyes. Really? Tears?
They're not for him. Gamora looks at Red Skull, and as her bitter smile fades, realizes what's about to happen, as we do.
No, this is not love.
This isn't love.
Sorry. You're only convinced I ignored my destiny once. I cannot do that again, even for you. Gamora stares down and seeing for a moment, then stares down and seeing for a moment, then up at the resolution in her face. She grabs the red jeweled dagger from his belt with lightning reflexes, triggers the blades and stabs us in the stomach.
Why do you mumble so much? Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. Because I had
Read clearly.
I had on the reverberating mic on.
Okay, just read.
She grabs the red jeweled dagger from his belt with lightning reflexes, triggers the blade and stabs herself in the stomach.
Triggers the blade.
Except it's only souls. Sorry, little one. He grabs Gamora by the arm and walks inexorably to the precipice.
No!
Wait, was I not mumbling that time?
You said, what did you say? You said triggers the blinds instead of triggers the blades.
Did I?
You said with lightning reflexes, triggers the blinds.
Hey, come on,
Just
come on.
continue, who even cares
Okay.
at this point? You suck.
Do you want me to read the actions?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
She tries in vain to break from his grasp, much like she tried to pull free from the child Thanos so many years ago. But pain showing clearly on his face, he throws her over the edge and watches sorrowfully as she stopped, as she falls to her death. Light pulsates overhead as the sacrifice is correctly accomplished. Thanos finds himself lying in shallow pools back at the base of the mountain. He opens his hand and sees that he now has the orange stone. Cut to the Quinjet, where Sam is piloting Rhodey, Steve, Natasha, Wanda, and Vision.